In this video, I'm going to give you everything you need to know to get Ungated on Amazon FBA in 2026. Because apparently there are some sort of secrets that a lot of you guys do not know, right? And that's what I'm going to cover. The reason why I'm making this video is because yesterday I was just scrolling through my YouTube comments, right? I don't do it as often as I used to. And there was that one guy that's put a comment on one of my Ungating video from the past, right? That was like, yeah, like a useless video, right? Because that video was about what to do if you keep being rejected when trying to get Ungated on Amazon. And that's what I'm going to answer today, right? So if you do not know me, my name is Chris. I read these videos right here to help you with your Amazon business. I highly suggest you follow me on other socials right there because I start posting over there way more, especially on Instagram right there, right? Way more than I do right there on YouTube, right? But we're getting back to this. But, I mean, look, the issue with a lot of you guys is that you think there's actually a secret when it comes to getting Ungated on Amazon, right? There are some secret method, whatever, right? When it comes to getting Ungated, when it comes to overcome inauthentic complaints and all these BS, right? You think that there's a secret that is going to allow you to do it. The truth is that at the end of the day, the only answer, the only secret, right, is that even if your invoice is perfect for both of these cases, right? Even if your invoice is perfect, you're probably going to get it rejected a couple of times before it's actually approved, okay? So the secret, because like to be 100% honest, nothing has changed when it comes to Ungating in the last 5 years, okay? Literally nothing has changed. The only tiny piece that changed is that, you know, like sometimes it's asking for more units than before, right? It was just asking for 10 units before. Now it's asking like for 50, 100 units. It really depends. Now, as I was saying, right? Nothing has changed. It's still the same thing. So the only thing that you need to do, if your invoice match the requirements, right? Invoice or order, email order confirmation, because yes, they work. If it meets the requirements, the only thing that you literally need to do is you just need to resubmit. That's it. It gets rejected, just resubmit. Switch up the name, right? Switch up the name of the invoice, resubmit. Try to post like a little something, right? Like post, like add some pictures of the product with your submission, add order delivery confirmation, whatever, like just keep doing the same thing that you've ever done. Ungating is still the same. It has always been the same for the last 5 years. Like the requirements have not changed. Amazon is not requesting for more stuff. Amazon is not becoming more strict than they were, right? Of course, like there are some time of the year where they're more strict than usual, right? But like this time of year, right now, Ungating is super easy. Everybody gets approved for everything, so it's your time to actually go. So my point is, there's no secret. And that's the issue that a lot of you guys have with this business, right? This business is so easy to start that a lot of guys that have no fucking experience in life, in nothing, that have never endured hardship, get to start and get some level of success, right? And then come here and like spill all the bullshit that they want about what it takes to actually run a business, whatever, right, on YouTube or on social media, right? The truth is, I'm going to say it again, it's the same thing as before, right? So what you need to do, whether it is for Ungating or for inauthentic complaint, you need to resubmit. Just resubmit until it goes through. That's it. If you get to the point where you get automatically declined, right? You submit and 3 seconds after it comes back and it declines it. What you do is you go to the live chat. You actually tell them in the live chat, hey, like I'm submitting stuff, but it gets automatically denied. Can you escalate it? That's it. That's a 2-step process. That's the same process that it has ever been. Nothing has changed, bro. Literally nothing has changed. Now, when it comes to inauthentic complaints, right, there's a guy that posted, I saw that on X yesterday, right? There's a guy that posted, hey, like, let me post. Nah, I'm not going to look it up for you. Like, just look it up for yourself if you want to find it. But there was a guy that literally said, hey, like, it took me 4 months. Like, I had a big issue with my Amazon business. It took me 4 months to get an inauthentic complaint removed. Like, yeah, so this is why we stay diversified. We don't purchase like more than 10% of like our inventory is not. Like there's no brand in our inventory, let's put it this way. There's no brand in our inventory that is more than 10% of like the total like of all the brands that we have, right? And the issue with what he said for me was that like it took him 4 months, but like he said, yeah, it took us 4 months and 16 submissions. Now, the question I want to ask this guy is, why the fuck did it take you 4 months to submit this shit 16 times? Because 4 months is 120 days, right? 120 days divided by 16 is 7.5 days. So you only submitted that shit once a week. That's why it took 4 months. That's literally the reason why, because it hasn't like literally like a lot of times you can submit something, get denied on the same day and resubmit on the same day. But let's say that worst case scenario, you don't even do that, right? You don't even do that. You just like submit once a day. It would have just taken you 2 weeks instead of 4 months. And that's the main issue, because like, look, if like that brand was a significant brand for you, right? Let's say that you're making $100,000 a month. And let's say that really it was just 10% of your revenue, right? Which is like $10,000 a month, and you stock up 2 months of inventory, which means that literally like you have $10,000 of stock sitting, right? Which is $10,000, like it's going to be like, let's say like, let's be super conservative. It's going to be $1,500, so $1,500 of profit a month, right? Why would you let that money go for so long? Why? Like, that's actually crazy to me. Like, what? Like, you only submit, like, it's all your fault. Because a lot of you guys say, yeah, we deal with a lot of bullshit with Amazon. Yeah, this guy had his inventory stuck for like 4 months. That's his fucking fault. Like, why do you wait 7 days to resubmit an inauthentic complaint, like an appeal? First of all, drafting the appeal and pulling all inventory documentation together should take like maybe 2 hours max. Like literally it can take 10 minutes if your system is set up the right way, if you're using AI to retrieve all your files. Like if you're a little bit smart about it, like you can literally do it in 10 minutes if you have a good system, right? If you have bad systems, like maybe it's going to take you 2 hours, like at worst, not more, right? Once you have all the documentation, just submit and keep submitting and tweak it a little bit. Like literally, like you can submit 16 times in 10 days. In 10 days, your stuff should be back, right? Like it happened to us that we had stuff stuck for a long time, right? Guess what? Whenever that happens, we get the PO, like we get the appeal, all the documentation actually done really, really fast. That way we can resubmit this shit as many times as we need to get it approved. Sometimes we need to submit 20 times, sometimes 25. It has happened that we had to submit like 30 something times, right? But you need to go through every single avenue possible and you need to resubmit it as soon as you get denied. That's it. Go through every single avenue at the same time and submit everywhere, every single time. Get it approved as fast as possible. You cannot let your business bleed money like this. That's really super dumb. And that's the type of people you actually deal with. That's your competition. That's what I want to end this video on. So yeah, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. I'm probably going to restart daily videos, whatever. Whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one. That was just a small rant. It's nice to be back though.